reflection of Winnie the Pooh, the 100 Acre Wood, a world of simple joys. In the heart of the 100 Acre Wood, there's a place where time seems to slow down, where friendships blossom, and life is all about simple pleasures. At the center of this world is a lovable, honey-obsessed bear named Winnie the Pooh. He is a bear of very little brain, as he often admits, but he has a heart full of warmth and wisdom that often surprises his friends. Winnie the Pooh is a story that is deceptively simple in its narrative yet deep in its emotional and philosophical messages. Through Pooh and his group of friends, Milne crafts a universe that reflects the importance of kindness, companionship, and finding contentment in the little things. Pooh and his friends, a bond like no other. Pooh's closest companion is Piglet, a tiny and timid pig who, despite his nervous disposition, is incredibly brave when the situation calls for it. Piglet often looks up to Pooh as a source of comfort and guidance, and Pooh, in turn, has a deep affection for Piglet's gentle nature. Then there is Eeyore, the melancholic donkey who tends to see the world in a gloomy light. He's often downhearted, but his friends never fail to make him feel included and appreciated. They understand that Eeyore's sadness is a part of who he is, and instead of trying to change him, they offer their support in ways that make him feel valued despite his gloom. Tigger, the energetic tiger, is the polar opposite of Eeyore. Full of exuberance and boundless enthusiasm, Tigger is always bouncing from one adventure to the next, dragging his friends into a whirlwind of fun and chaos. His energy, while sometimes overwhelming, is infectious, and his friends love him for his joyful spirit. Rabbit is the most practical of the bunch. He's organized, sometimes bossy, and often frustrated by the carefree nature of the others. Yet, Rabbit's practicality is balanced by his loyalty, and he never hesitates to help his friends when they're in need. Then, of course, there's Owl, the wise and slightly pretentious bird who, despite his lofty ideas, is often the source of humor. Owl loves to impart knowledge and advice, often making things more complicated than they need to be. But his heart is in the right place, and his friends accept him for who he is. Kanga and Roo, the mother and son duo, are a nurturing presence in the 100 Acre Wood. Kanga is warm, gentle, and protective of her son Roo, who is small, curious, and ever eager to explore the world. Together, these characters form a diverse and lovable group. Their personalities may differ, but it's their differences that make their friendships so meaningful. Each one of them teaches us something about ourselves, our capacity for kindness, patience, acceptance, and love. Key moments and lessons. The stories in Winnie the Pooh are episodic adventures that reveal the deep bonds of friendship between the characters and the simple wisdom they gain from each experience. These moments offer more than just lighthearted fun. They are rich with themes of patience, humility, and the value of companionship. Pooh and the Honey Jar. One of the most iconic traits of Pooh is his love for honey. His obsession with it often leads him into comical situations, such as the time he becomes stuck in Rabbit's front door after overindulging in honey. The story is funny, yet it also holds a deeper lesson. Sometimes our desires and cravings lead us into trouble, but it's our friends who help us find our way out. In this story, Pooh's friends, despite their frustration, are patient with him and never abandon him. Rabbit, despite his annoyance, does everything he can to help Pooh, even when Pooh can't seem to help himself. This scene beautifully captures the idea that friendship isn't just about the good times. It's about sticking together through sticky situations, both literally and figuratively. The adventure of the heffalump. In one adventure, Pooh and Piglet decide to catch a heffalump, a mysterious creature they've heard of but never seen. They set a trap, wait in excitement, and even imagine what the heffalump will look like. However, when the heffalump finally appears, it's revealed that it's not the terrifying creature they expected. Instead, it's just a small, harmless creature, and they realize that their fear was unfounded. This story teaches children and adults that many of the things we fear are often much smaller and less threatening than we imagine. The story also reinforces the idea of confronting our fears with curiosity and open-mindedness, knowing that our worries might not be as big as we think. Eeyore's tail. In another adventure, Eeyore loses his tail, and his friends band together to find a replacement. While their efforts are clumsy and often ineffective, the point isn't about finding the perfect solution. It's about the effort and care they show for their friend. In the end, the search for Eeyore's tail becomes a symbol of how love and kindness can turn even the simplest acts into meaningful gestures. Through this story, A. Milne emphasizes that it's not always the big gestures that matter the most. It's the small, thoughtful actions that show how much we care. Eeyore may be sad, but his friends show him that, despite his gloom, he is loved and appreciated. Thematic elements in Winnie the Pooh. The value of friendship. At the heart of Winnie the Pooh is the theme of friendship. The animals of the 100 Acre Wood may be very different from one another, but their love and acceptance of each other form the foundation of their community. Through thick and thin, Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, Rabbit, Owl, Kanga, and Roo support one another in ways that are gentle yet profound. Pooh and his friends are a reminder that friendship is not about being perfect or always agreeing with one another. It's about being there for each other, even when times are tough, whether they're having adventures, solving problems, or simply enjoying each other's company. The characters demonstrate that friendship is about unconditional support and shared moments of joy. The simplicity of life. Another central theme of Winnie the Pooh is the idea that happiness doesn't come from complicated things. Pooh's world is simple. He enjoys his honey, his friends, and the beautiful surroundings of the 100 Acre Wood. His joy comes from being present in the moment, appreciating the small pleasures of life, and finding peace in simplicity. This theme is especially resonant for adults who may feel overwhelmed by the complexities of modern life. Pooh's way of looking at the world offers a gentle reminder that it's the simple things, spending time with friends, taking a leisurely walk, or savoring a meal, that can bring true happiness. Imagination and playfulness. Milne's writing also emphasizes the power of imagination. The 100 Acre Wood is a place of wonder where anything is possible. The characters often engage in playful activities and imaginative games, and even in their more serious moments, they are guided by their creative thinking. The world of Pooh is one where imagination is not just for children. It's for anyone who wants to explore the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. Conclusion. A story for all ages. Winnie the Pooh is a timeless classic that transcends age. Whether you're a child discovering the joy of friendship and adventure for the first time, or an adult reflecting on the simplicity and beauty of life, the story offers something for everyone. Through the adventures of Pooh and his friends, A. Milne teaches us that life is about embracing the present, supporting those we love, and finding happiness in the little things. The 100 Acre Wood may be a fictional world, but the values it represents, kindness, patience, love, and joy, are universal. In the end, Winnie the Pooh reminds us that the best adventures are the ones we take with friends, and that sometimes the greatest happiness comes from simply being together. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.